Allow me to reintroduce myself. My name is
What's good, YouTube? It's your boy TTG Green Bean, aka Walking Bucket Alert. In this video, man, we got some more NBA 2K20 news, man. We got the actual Myplayer builder breakdown. Let's go ahead and get into it, man. Gang! Now, like I told you, we got the Myplayer builder breakdown. As far as what's actually entitled for, let's go ahead and get into it. First seen on this screen, she chose her position: point guard, shooting guard, small forward, power forward, center, and two new choices, which those two new choices I believe to be male or female, but don't quote me on that, okay? This seems to be some sort of preliminary archetype selection on her Myplayer skill breakdown. She didn't really read it out loud, so it's hard to tell. She mentioned that the selection had colors corresponding to 4 attribute classes. You know, blue for finishing, green for shooting, yellow for playmaking, red for defense. The choices seem to limit the cap, more on this later, for different stats. Initially, she selected one of the breakdowns and was limited to a max of 51 3-point shooting. Not much info on there, even though it sounds like it was super important. I really want to know which one she chose, because her max 3-pointer was 51. That's crazy. Okay, yeah, so that was the first screen that she saw. As far as someone who, this lady was at the actual 2K community day, and basically someone took notes on it. So let's go ahead and get into the next part of, at the first screen, what else she got to see here. Now, it says here, the actual physical profile, the selection had 3 different choices: strong, I think, even, and fast. These determine your player's speed, acceleration, vertical, strength. They're all are possible more stats affected, but those are the ones that she mentioned. She mentioned a few of the stats, but it was kind of hard to hear, etc., etc. I believe she said one choice was 82 speed, 62 strength, 78 acceleration, a different one 78 82, another one 78 62. Okay, now you guys can go back and watch the video. I'll leave it in the description. You can try and see what she said, but everyone's having a hard time seeing what she said, so this is just what we got to go on based on. So I really want to know what that screen actually is. It's actually pretty information filled, but this is the second screen here. The second screen, this had the attribute and badge information. This is some sort of new system. It's a little difficult to explain. Basically, based on your choices from the previous screen, your player has a cap being the maximum, the stat that you can reach for your player, not at the starting value for each attribute. The game gives you 439 attribute points or potential points. You can spend these to increase the cap on certain amount of based on your previous choices. I'm going to call this a cap limit because I don't know what else to call it. After using all of your points, you will have a final attribute cap for your player. Now, based on the number of points you spent in each attribute class, your badge upgrade points for that specific badge, and this will go on to the next screen. Okay, so basically you got the 439 attribute potential points, and basically it's going to be used for your badges and your attributes. Okay, so that's the second screen, or that's part of the second screen. We're going to go ahead and dive right back into the rest of the second screen here. But again, they got the 439 attribute caps, and based on how you chose that first cap upgrade that you got, or cap points you got, that determines how you can upgrade your guide on this screen here. So now, based on that we left off at the specific badge type. So for example, if you increase 3-point shooting attribute, you will have a badge upgrade points for shooting badge type. Each badge upgrade allows you 1 level for badge. The higher badges you choose cost more: 2 for silver, 3 for gold, 4 for Hall of Fame. It doesn't seem like there's a limit to the number of total badges you can have. Now, I don't know if that's true. I think there is a limit to how many badges you can have, but at the end of the day, this is just the information that we had. when she initially came out with the information about the whole screen and stuff like that. But there is a limit to how many badges you can have. I'm more than sure of it. That's crazy if there isn't. But anyways, let's go ahead and finish that. The first build, she had 27 finishing badge points, 1 shooting, 9 playmaking, 9 defense for a total of 46 points. Her second build had 3 finishing, 8 shooting, 6 playmaking, 20 defense for a total of 37 points. And her third one had 5 finishing, 14 shooting, 6 playmaking, and 13 defense for a total of 38 points. Okay, so you can see that based on how she chose to create her player, she had different badge points and stuff like that. So that makes me think there is a limit on how many badges you can get. Okay, and the third screen after this, your build is given to you. It feels like a name that the NBA players will have in my career. At this point, I think she selected her height, weight, and wingspan, which is basically how we do it now, present day in 2K19. But she said dropping her height did increase her speed by 3 points. I think this screen also had her select her takeover. It seems like you'll have the choice to choose between 2 or 3 different takeovers depending on what caps you increased. So just so you guys know, roughly the rough estimate for the takeover, people are getting the 2 to 3. Now if you basically make your guy basically a slasher, you're not going to get double slash and takeover, okay, because there's no double takeover. You get 2 choices or 2 to 3 choices, and whichever one you choose, that's which one your takeover is going to be. And again, those takeovers are interchangeable. Okay, now that's all the information we have right now. If I hear anything else, I'll be sure to let you guys know. But that's where we are right now. I hope this helped you guys out. Hopefully you got a better understanding of what you're going to make, or have a somewhat of an idea of what you're going to make for 2K20. I'm excited, man. Wednesday, we got the demo coming out. Let's get it. Baby, we out. 1,000 subscribers is on the way, baby. Gang.